What is up, guys? This is Say Hey Jay. Happy Sunday. Last night we had a great card on Collision. I'm bringing it to you today with a live reaction video. Let's get it started. All right, Darby Allin is kicking off the show versus Clark Connors. I am not familiar with your game, Clark, but you got a good opponent. Let's see what you are made of. All right, Darby, kick us off, baby. He is finally done with the Death Riders. I'm excited for him to move on in his storyline because he's been with the Death Riders feels like all of last year. So let's see what's next for Darby. 100 proof Clark Connors. I love that. Apparently, dude's from New Japan, tags with Gabe Kidd and in some new faction, and he is taking it to Darby early. Darby was skating down that ramp during his entrance, and he got pounced by Connors. And Connors is giving the business right now. Let's go. Guys, Darby got the win. I really enjoyed that match. If you want to get somebody over, you put him in the ring with Darby Allin. He really knows how to make somebody look good, and he gets his ass beat when he does it. Connor Clark's brought it, though. I really dig his style, and that was a great match. Now Darby's got the mic. Let's see what he's got. Man, it looked like Darby was going to talk about going after MJF, but Gabe Kidd had other plans as he attacked Darby, beat the living shit out of him, put him underneath the steps, and then proceeded to stand on the steps and cut a promo. That was pretty cool. And it looks like we'll be getting Darby Allin and Gabe Kidd soon. Could we be seeing that in Australia at Grand Slam? I'm not too sure, but we'll see. Look, it's Stat Daddy and her friends cutting a promo as well. Looks like we'll be getting into that soon, too. Oh, goody. Good start to the show. Jet Set Rodeo. I can get behind that. I like that for Hangman and Jet Speed. Next match is CRO versus the Rascals as they make their in-ring debut back in AEW. Leo Rush, Action Andretti versus Zachary Rentz, and I think it's Myron Reed. No, it's going to be Desmond Xavier. So that's good. All right, Zachary Rentz and Desmond Xavier versus CRO about to kick off. I love the Rascals. It sucks Trey Miguel isn't with him. Glad to see he's in TNA and doing okay, but all right, here we go, Rascals. Let's do our thing. Smoke them if you got them. And we got them all right. The Rascals get the win in their debut in the ring in AEW versus the Crew, who I really enjoy. Leo Rush and Action Andretti were the perfect match for these two. Desmond Alexander and Zachary Wentz. Zachary Wentz really went crazy in this match. That was a very big showcase for him, and I'm happy for him because he's a damn good wrestler, and he really showed out in this match. That was a fun first match for the Rascals. I'm expecting big things from this group in AEW. The crowd really enjoyed them. Myron Reed could really go. A very exciting trio now in AEW. Moxley is calling out to Keshta. He wants his rematch for that loss in the Continental Classic. This could be a Grand Slam Australia match, and I'd be happy to see it anywhere, to be honest with you, because it's going to be a damn good one. Mox has been killing his promos once he's gotten into AEW. He has took his promos to a whole new level, and he keeps getting better too, man. He's one of my favorite promos. But all right, freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy is about to be in the ring, probably with Tony Storm, his new tag partner. So this will be fun. Here we go. All right. Tony Storm and Citrus Boy get it done in timely fashion against some local talent, some Javas. But hey, they put on a good show, and that's all that matters. They're very entertaining. And now here is Wheeler Yuta attacking Orange Cassidy. Shafir's probably not too far away. They've been building this match for quite some time now. Again, probably another Grand Slam match that we will see. And I think it's going to be good. Marina Shafir has been putting in a lot of work these past couple weeks in this last, let's say, month in the first year. And I hope it pays off for her because she is a damn good wrestler. I want her to be world champion. That's it. Tony Khan, book it. Wheeler Yuta versus Orange Cassidy. Hair versus hair match. Bring it back, TK. That would be awesome. Oh, so Tony Storm was on the same vibe as me. It's going to be a mixed tag team match at Grand Slam, and whoever gets pinned in that match has to cut their hair. I see you, Tony. Me and you on the same wavelength right there, girl. Okay, next Saturday, parking lot brawl between the Grizzled Young Vets and Ortiz and Kingston. I'm going to love seeing that live at the show. I never got to see one of those live. I know this is going to be in a parking lot, so I'll probably be watching it on the screen. But to be a part of the audience during a match like that is going to be interesting, and I'm excited to be there. All right, TNT Championship is coming up next, and it is on the line. Mark Briscoe putting his title up against the new All Elite wrestler, Tommaso Ciampa. Man, when Ciampa showed up on Wednesday, I marked out, and I immediately knew when they announced this match for Saturday that I had to watch Collision this weekend because I have to see the Psycho Killer go crazy. I've been wanting to see him in AEW for a very long time. And that match is next, y'all. And new TNT champion Tommaso Ciampa collects the title on his first night in an AEW ring. That was a hell of a match. I loved how they got into the history between Mark Briscoe and Tommaso Ciampa back in Ring of Honor. Beginning of this match, I absolutely adored this match. They were physical as hell, respectful as hell, but really brought it. That was one of the better TNT matches you'll see. And Ciampa is now All Elite and a champion. He's going to have a hell of a run with this title. I am so glad to see him back in wrestling. He looks happy. He looks himself. And that was a damn good match to start his AEW career. I really enjoy when Josh Alexander's cutting promos in the back and the Don Callis family is just kicking people's ass right behind him. This is so entertaining to me. I love these promos. All right, AEW International Championship is coming up next. Adam Priest versus Kazuchika Okada. Priest, I am not familiar with your game, brother, but you are in for it with going against Okada. Let me tell you. Let's see if he can hold his own against one of the greatest. All right, y'all. I kind of expected a bit of a squash match, but Adam Priest really brought it to Okada. But of course, Okada got the job done. But I was impressed by Priest's performance. Now, Okada came in the arena with the belt in the bag. Didn't even show the AEW International Championship belt. I wasn't a big fan of that, but it did draw some heat. That's part of the purpose. But that was a damn good match. I'm impressed by Priest. But doesn't he look a little bit like Crash Holly? Did y'all get Crash Holly vibes from him? Let me know. Let me know. Looks like it's going to be an 8-man parking lot brawl now. The Rascals got involved with Eddie Kingston and Ortiz. And, of course, Big Bill and Brian Keith jumped Eddie Kingston and Ortiz during their little promo. So now we got ourselves an 8-man parking lot brawl. Ha! Smoke him if you got him, baby. Ciampa with this little girl and probably his wife or mother. I'm a guess wife. Man, Ciampa's getting old, man. I just kind of realized that when he came out earlier, too. But good for Ciampa, man. And his family. His daughter was there. I wonder if he's going to keep that camo title belt. Because I love that with Briscoe. Obviously, he'll probably switch it up. But Briscoe's championship was really dope. And that was a damn good title run. All right, guys, we have the women's tag team championships on the line. The third of the 3 championship matches tonight. The Babes of Wrath versus the Sisters of Sin of Julia Hart and Sky Blue. This is going to be a good match. These 4 ladies have really been beefing a lot lately, and it's come down to this. The Babes of Wrath told the Sisters of Sin if they stayed out of the World Championship match on Wednesday, they'd get this match on Saturday. And the Sisters of Sin cashed in. Now, can they get the championships? Will we see the title change hands here? We're about to find out. All right, y'all, that was our main event. The Babes of Wrath get the win over the Sisters of Sin. I was actually kind of rooting for Julia Hart and Sky Blue there, but I'm not mad. I love Willow and Harley. They've been very entertaining and very good in the ring together. And they continue on as tag team champs. Now, of course, the next stop for AEW is right here in Las Vegas, and we will be there. I am so excited to be there live for Dynamite and Collision, and I'll bring you all the content that I can. I hope you guys like this video. Make sure you like and subscribe for more, and have a great day, guys. Thank you so much.